Well, Annette, there's been a statement issued by the State Department just moments ago, making it very clear that the United States stands by its Spanish ally and endorses, or rather respects, its constitutional right to maintain a strong and unified Spain, reminding all that the U.S. shares common interests with its ally in NATO, security interests, economic interests. What's interesting is that this wasn't also so clear-cut for this administration. The State Department very recently had adopted a much more neutral stance, saying that this so-called Catalonia affair was internal matters. Basically, the U.S. trying to stay away from meddling in Spanish politics. However, there had been a voice of dissent, as is often the case out here, and that had been the voice of the President, Donald Trump, when he hosted Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy at the White House practically a month ago to the day, and during a joint press conference, Donald Trump had said that, as a matter of fact, America did not support Catalonia's independence and stood by unified Spain. And the president, the U.S. president, even ventured into saying that if a referendum or a poll were to be conducted in Catalonia, everyone would realize that a majority of the people living there love their country, meaning Spain, and don't want independence. And he even called this bid for independence a silly idea. That's an approximate quote, but obviously Donald Trump not a fan of this move by Catalonia. What's also interesting here is that this is not the very first time in the very recent past that the U.S. has had to deal with a sort of difficult diplomatic situation like this. There was a similar instance very recently in Iraq with a bid for independence and a referendum in the Kurdish part of Iraq. There again, the U.S. was facing a pretty tough conundrum because the Kurds have been so instrumental in fighting the Islamic State organization, but at the same time, the U.S. couldn't afford to mess their relationship up with the Central Powers in Iraq, namely in Baghdad. So again, a somewhat similar situation for the U.S. administration. However, that's making it very clear at this point that it is standing by the Spanish government and its desire for unity.
Fair Week reporting there from Washington. Thank you.